Hey everybody, so I am back and I am talking about tongue ties today. Everybody always considers tongue ties and thinks about the effect that it has, like say with breastfeeding and speech later on. And one of the things that has been being discussed is what happens if we don't do the revision and what happens in years to come. And so when breastfeeding or bottle feeding, isn't an issue, and say speech is good. What else could be one of the detriments to not getting that revised? And so I want you guys to think about what the tongue actually does. And if you think about, obviously it has a huge role in swallowing and obviously talking, but think about how often your tongue hits the roof of your mouth. It's hitting that hard palate all the time, all day long. And as soon as I started contemplating that, I was like, wow, it really does. Like all day long, whether you're talking, swallowing, it's always hitting the roof of your mouth, or it should. But if you're tongue tied and that tongue can't get up to constantly be hitting the roof of the mouth, that actually helps shape your mouth, which actually helps shape your face. So a lot of times these kids will have very high, that the roof of the mouth will be very high. It'll be arched sometimes. And so if you don't have that tongue constantly hitting that, it actually doesn't help spread that hard palate out. The roof of the mouth doesn't get this nice spread to it, which ultimately in years to come, as they're getting teeth and things, you can get an overcrowding of teeth. And so sometimes they will have to have teeth pulled, and then we also have to have braces. So when I was thinking about that and how that actually helps to shape the roof of the mouth and ultimately the jaw and make room for all of these teeth that need to come in and everything, I started to think, like, I didn't have a tongue or a lip tie growing up. And I've never had, other than my, we call them your wisdom teeth, I've never had any teeth pulled, and I've also never had braces. I've never had to have teeth pulled to make room for braces and things like that. So there is such a huge benefit to making sure that if you have that tongue tie at all, that it's getting revised, because it can help save a lot in the future, a lot of not only costs, but if you don't have to have as many teeth pulled, there's a reason we have as many teeth as we do. And if you wouldn't have to have braces, maybe for as long, that can be a huge benefit as well. But there is more of a benefit than just when it comes to getting that tongue tie revised. There is so much more than just the breastfeeding and so much more than just speech as well. So consider that, pass it along to others. It is a huge thing. I've seen a lot of kids with these tongue ties and they're like, we don't want to do anything yet, or they say to just wait, and they're pretty significant. And so this is why I always encourage you guys to go get a second opinion and see if it does really need to be revised right away, because I don't want it to cause any of these issues in the future. So hope you enjoyed it. We'll talk to you guys again next time. Bye.